Good morning, Name Force. Today is Friday, March 31st, and thank you for tuning in to this edition of Naaman News. I'm Marcus Russell, and today we have a very special guest with us today, Mr. Solis.
All right, Brian.
And he works for the district here in Garland, and he has a very important job. And so why don't you tell us about that and your involvement with the district?
I've been with Garland for 19 years. Actually, I started as a high school assistant principal the second year Rowlett opened.
Wow.
I was there for 3.5 years and working specifically outreaching with the Hispanic community. And doing all kinds of other programs, got called to central office to be the Hispanic community liaison. And this is my 15th year, I think, doing that. This last year, I got moved. And so I'm actually in student services, what we call the Via Center, right there at the corner of Stadium Drive and Glenbrook. You've seen that. It's one-stop shopping for all parents to enroll, transfer, and complain. So I am the complaints department.
Of course.
Or I like to say the concerns department. We get everything from bus route complaints to school transfers to what's really hitting us now is cyberbullying and just just pretty much everything. There's two of us to do that and really enjoy it. So I talk to parents daily. I probably have 5 to 10 drop-ins where parents will walk in.
Wow.
And then I'd like to use half my week, today's my day, to go out to campuses and investigate and follow up and talk to students and principals. So kind of the student relations consultant, PR person for the district.
Okay, cool. So what got you, first, you said you first were involved in Rowlett. So how'd you first start out in that, and how'd you transition from that to this?
I actually kind of did it backwards. I was a high school athletic trainer for 10 years.
Wow.
And did that for 10 years, loved it, and got out for a year and a half to go in the medical field and realized real quick that I loved kids. Never knew that when I was coaching and teaching.
Yeah.
Taught for 2 years and decided to go into administration. And the track to administration is always through system principalship.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just kind of develop skills along the way. I'm very engaged. My official title is community liaison. So that's where Mr. McGuire and I met. I'm part of many service clubs in the community, and service clubs are probably the equivalent of what a Key Club, Beta Club, Student Council. So you have them in the Lions, Rotaries. I'm part of Garland Youth Exchange. And the way I met Mr. McGuire was, we have a monthly program called Youth of the Month. And last year was, I guess in February, it was Naaman's turn to be Youth of the Month. So I come to the principal, and they select 2 kids for me, 2 seniors, and I also highlight a teacher or a program.
Mm-hmm.
And my little elevator speech is always, who would not know what great things are going on at Naaman just driving past? And all 3 principals said, Mr. McGuire. And he was just taking off with this program.
Yeah.
And so talked to him, invited him to a luncheon. He got a sub, and he spoke to our luncheon. And he came, and we were kind of taken back by his demeanor. And he actually got in a chair and started doing a monologue or something. I don't know what he was doing.
That's McGuire.
And one of our club members kind of looked at him and kind of called him Jesus and goes, who is this guy? But then he made a comment. He goes, you're really good for kids.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, how can we help you? And so secretly, Mr. McGuire talked to me. He goes, man, I really don't have the funding to start this project I have this year, and I really need a superpower computer. I said, you know what, ask us. And so we put it together. He did a great proposal, wrote it up. We discussed it in the summertime, what we call our president's planning meeting. I happened to be the president, so I pushed it through. And we gave him, I guess it was $4,500 for the computer system. And he has partnered with us, you all have, on some of our service projects. And actually, that's why I came today. This is kind of to see if he can help me. I'm going to brag about what Garland School District, what our Garland School students do at a national conference this summer. And so I wanted to put a nice little package together, because if I ever see another PowerPoint at a conference, I'm just going to throw up. So I said, I want something dynamic. So we're going to talk afterward about putting something neat.
Cool.
It's in Jacksonville, and I want to just share what great things we're doing.
Right. Well, everyone here is very thankful, obviously, for your huge contribution here. It really allowed us to get up and running, and right here we have a thank you note from everyone in the film classes, just showing our appreciation.
Thank you. The club was just asking how they were doing. I said, well, I'll go visit Mr. McGuire. And we do love these. We read these.
Mm-hmm.
And so we are going to partner. We have many service projects. And so, we already used your show choir in one of my programs, so we're going to reach out to you. But no, you guys are great. Appreciate it.
Let's give them a round of applause.
All right.
Thanks for joining us today. We really appreciate it.
All right.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. That's all we have for you guys today. We'll see you later.